Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to wherever you are on the 31st of March, 2022. This is Shibonk headquarters from parts unknown. I am proper ROI. If you've heard me before, I hate going through the spiel, but I'll say it again. Been in the crypto game since 2017. Very interesting market right now. Lots of interesting things happening right now. A lot of projects doing very similar things, and it's all about the execution factor of it and where we're going to lead by example. Our content is king. We really are a very impressive, smart group of investors. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of drama in our groups comparative to a lot of groups that I'm in currently right now. We're going to be bringing up to the stage a new face with the daisy in his hair. That would be CosmoBonk. And then we're going to be speaking with Ron, who has to get off his Concorde or his his private jet to all the small people in this group, so he can talk to us. First off, are you going to speak, Breadcrumb?
Yeah, I could say a little spiel.
Okay, let's get Breadcrumb to the stage. Breadcrumb, the floor is yours.
Thank you for the floor proper. Thank you for that introduction. And again, thank you for this whole Shibonk community just giving us time to keep you guys updated on what's actually going on in the Shibonk world. So, as you guys all know, I'm Breadcrumbs, and I just want to start off by saying, in crypto, even in 2017 when there was a bear market, there was always little niche communities and little parts of the markets that were exploding, right? There was always places where a lot of money was being made, even in bear markets. And that is why we have decided to create a node project for our NFTs. So not only does it give our NFTs a utility, but it is tackling a brand new community and a brand new part of cryptos that is absolutely exploding right now. So the problem with a lot of these projects is they were very Ponzi-nomic. They weren't built to last, and people were just kind of at the end of the game. They were left holding the bags, right? And that's not what we wanted for this community. We love you guys. We wanted to give you guys NFTs that were not only really cool aesthetically, but they can provide passive income for the rest of your guys' life. So, the team, we put our heads together and we have finally, I think we have come up with very sustainable tokenomic structure that's essentially built around a treasury, and we're going to be running it as sort of like a hedge fund. So the Dogebonk, and that's going to be the Dogebonk for Shibonk game. It's going to be built on the AVAX chain. You guys all know the spew. But yeah, so you're essentially going to choose a side, either Shibonk or Dogebonk. You're going to choose an NFT, mint it on the digital app that's on our website, and you're going to stake it to earn rewards. And when you stake it, you're going to be staking it in the BonkWars, right? There's going to be a sort of war that's going on. And this is, there's a lot of things we could do with this in the future, which I'm not going to touch up on now because I don't want to say too much alpha too early. But the website is looking great. I have summed it down to one section that I'm not completely 100% on. So it's any day now it can come out, but I want to create a hype when I come up with it, so it's not going to be right away. But it looks great. The NFTs look great, and yeah. So I remember maybe a few weeks back we mentioned that the whitelisting is going to generate around 10,000 AVAX or 14,400 AVAX. Those numbers have changed a bit. So all of this is going to be outlined in the white papers that will be coming, and it'll be very easy, very transparent. You guys will know exactly what's going on, but I'm here to definitely assure you that we will still be doing more than $100,000 in a buyback and burn, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of money set aside for not just marketing, but exchange listings, stuff like that. So yeah, so I would love to just thank you guys for coming out and listening to us speak, and I will like to hand the floor back to Proper.
That's great. That's great. And like I said before, we do an AMA once a week, and I think it's imperative that we do an AMA once a week to show our transparency. When I'm speaking to people on Twitter and I'm talking about Shibonk, and I'm telling them that, hey man, you could just pop in here and you could listen to the alpha in here. You can listen to what we're kind of driving here. And it's our objective to kind of make it transparent. I mean, too many groups, too many people have just gone to a group. They cause all kinds of nonsense because they don't hear from the leadership, or they don't hear from the people that are going to move the needle. And that's really what Breadcrumb and Ron and those guys do. They move the needle. I'm just the facilitator in terms of making it all flow a little more, a little more elegantly, so to speak. With that note, Mr. Elegance, I'm going to bring CosmoBonk to the stage. CosmoBonk's not been here, so please refrain from the cat calling. CosmoBonk, the floor is yours, man.
Thanks for that, Proper. Yeah, so my name's Cosmo. I'm a community member. I've been in decentralized finance for about a year and a half. I got into Shibo in December when it's about 2 weeks old. I've made a sort of series of long-term investments, and basically what I was looking for was kind of like a short to mid-term moonshot that could keep me entertained while my long-term tokens ticked away in the background. Did my due diligence, made sure it wasn't a rug or a honeypot, and sort of aped in. And then I joined the Discord and started to get involved, and realized that this isn't going to be a short-term or a mid-term sort of just random BSC moonshot. This is a proper gem. This is one of those 1 in 1,000 gems. There's over 100 tokens created every day on BSC, and the vast majority of them are just absolute trash. So to find one with really sort of solid credentials and with a solid drive, solid team behind it, yeah, it's awesome. So yeah, so it went from just being this idea of a short term to being the token that I spend most of my time on now. And why do I spend most of my time here? It's because I think we have real potential, and also because this community is just a really nice place to be. Considering our modest size, we have a massively diverse range of members. We have people who are technically brilliant in our core team. We've got creatives, people making music, people making memes, people making videos, making TV shows. There's loads to get excited about here, and that's before we've even released any of our actual games, any of our proper utility. So where do I fit into Shibonk? So I'm a community member just like everyone else, so I don't really have a job role, but basically what I'm trying to do is just trying to get the information out there to people. I want to try and let people know as much as possible what's going on, and just try and help out where I can. I love it when we get these discussions on any of the socials, on Reddit, where people start asking questions and finding out more. I want everyone to know there's no such thing as a dumb question in this space. More often than not, if you're posting a question, there'll be a bunch of different people wanting to know the answers as well. So just, keep on asking questions, keep the discussion alive. I think it's really good for our whole community. Obviously I'm here to make money, like everyone else, but crypto, specifically DeFi, for me is more than just a money maker. It's about the restructuring of our whole financial system. Like, the old system is completely rigged against the little man, and the banks have proven time and time again not to be trustworthy, and they're just not adapting. But this DeFi space, it is adapting. People are going to change the way they earn. They're going to earn through NFT revenue and play to earn games. This is the future, and we're just at the tip of the iceberg here. I can't imagine what new uses and functions are going to be invented over the next few years. But what I do know is, Shibonk is smart enough to be at the forefront of this space. The devs and the core team and Bread, they've got great vision, and I know that they're working really hard to deliver projects like Bread said. It's going to be future proofed. It's not Ponzinomics. It's this is a proper legit project with long-term credentials here. So really excited about it. We're just at the beginning of the journey here, guys. So strap in. I just want to end by saying thanks to everyone in the community, all the raiders, all the active members, people taking a few minutes out of their day to go onto the socials, upvote, comment, like, share. Like, it really helps us. It really makes a difference. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone involved. All right, I think that's me done. Thanks, guys. Back to you, Proper.
That's great. Love the passion, love the energy. Yeah, and all it does is like when I send a few tweets out, I mean, it's a couple of tweets, and if you got the right, if you have the right people, like the right hashtags and the right $ symbols, and and then you put up a video of our friend there, rapping away, our boy there, you know, it's important that we do that. And it's not even a lot of work. I mean, thank God I'm not building bridges for a living, or if I'm serving Dairy Queen ice cream to aggressive people in the drive-through. Sending a tweet out is really not that hard. So, for all of us to kind of comprehend that doing that, it's just you're helping your own bag. We're a million market cap, right? Look at all these new tokens that are out there, like 6, 7, 8 million. They've got nothing in their pipeline. Nothing. They got a couple of hype guys talking about them, and that's it. There's nothing in their pipeline. They are going to be the ones that go and absolutely go ballistic in that group when the thing goes from 9 million to 6 million to 3 million to 1 million to 600,000, and people are like, yeah. And it's like, no, you lose your money, and that's what's going to happen. So we don't want that. We're all in this together. We're all in this to try to get some financial accessibility to ourselves. And our objective is for everyone to come in here to understand exactly the roadmap, to understand the trajectory of this project, and to understand that if you stick with it long enough, that the rewards are going to be outstanding. And with that note, do I see Ron in the group? Is Ron here? No,
I think he's muted.
Yep. So we got to get Ron unmuted. Can you get Ron unmuted?
Hey, Ron.
Sorry about that, guys.
The floor is
Hello,
yours,
hello,
Mr. Ron. You are the kingpin.
I want to say what's up to everybody. How you guys all doing? Hey, I'm gonna change it up a little bit today, and I want to talk a little bit about a couple things that I'm working on. The first thing I want to talk about is just, and I'll make it quick. I've been invested in crypto. You guys all know for a crap load of time since 2012. Not serious in 2012, but 2016 very serious. In Shibonk, I have a substantial amount of money in it, and in other projects as well. I'm a first page holder on most of my projects. Now, what I want to talk about is the fact that Shibonk, you guys might not know, but we have a board of directors. And I've been in business heavy for 20 years. 20 years, and I'm not losing. I don't lose. Our board of directors, Ray, he's in business. I'm a baby boy compared to him. When I look at these crypto projects and I'm investing, I forgot that these are businesses. These are just a bunch of businesses, and people are trying to get these businesses off the ground. Well, if it's a traditional brick and mortar business, I wouldn't put $20,000 into your taco shop or your food stand, but I'm putting $100,000, $200,000 into small cap crypto projects, trying to go for the moon. While I bring up the board of directors, I'm bringing that up because we are the best in business. I don't lose. Ray doesn't lose. Him and I, we talk all the time about business acquisitions, marketing, branding, investments, reinvestments. What I want to say is I think everyone should screen grab. There's only 12 people listening to this, because with Ray, myself, Brad, the core team, we are putting our heart and soul into a business, and we've succeeded in business previously before Shibonk. So I just want everyone to know that we're putting that firepower into this business ecosystem we're calling Shibonk, BonkWars, Meme Wars, whatever you call it. That's who I have next to me. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is. Ray is putting his money where his mouth is. Brad is putting his money where his mouth is. And I cannot see us losing. We don't lose. So that's just my little two cents.
Yeah, I think we just lost Ron. How funny is that?
Sorry, guys. That's my phone nonstop. All right. So just to move on that's the business side of this. Let's talk about our marketing approach for what's happening in the future. Yesterday, my first show, I actually published on YouTube on CryptoJunkeez. You guys could probably go take a look at the pinned message there. That show is Shibonk show. CryptoJunkeez is for us to get our reach, get our marketing push, external marketing, to educate and teach people that are not in the crypto space to come on board of Shibonk, to let them know what a crypto is, what Pancake Swap is, whatever. I don't want to be graphy. This is not a show where we talk about the charts. Fuck charts. We are talking about adoption, new holders, figuring out what a BNB is, coming on and introducing people to Shibonk. And then once we have you, we're going to introduce you to the BonkWars, our NFT game, our community. Our community is infectious, and I'm going to keep doing that. Brad, we're coming up with a day where he'll come on CryptoJunkeez. He is going to give us 20 to 30 minutes of his own show, and it's all going to be geared around CryptoJunkeez and Shibonk. So I'm telling you, we're putting $10,000 a month in marketing just on that show. Shibonk's not going to be a one-timer. I am biased. Shibonk is going to be on CryptoJunkeez over and over and over again. So it's not going to be the Shibonk show, but I'm going to be shielding Shibonk and Brad on our show all the time, our NFT game. You name it, we're going to do it. Next week, I'm going to the Miami Bitcoin show. I'm looking for opportunities for Shibonk. I'm looking for exchanges. I'm looking for other ways to promote and adopt new holders for Shibonk. So Brad, myself, Ray, the dev team, we're going hard. So you guys might think that it's not going so well because, of course, the chart's down a little bit. I'm laughing at $1 million market cap because we'll be at 20, 50, 100 in no time. So that's my 2 cents for today, and hopefully I didn't offend anybody. Back to you, Proper.
Yeah, I need 100 grand. Forget 2 cents. That's what I need. Listen, and I've mentioned this before. About the team. Successful people don't like losing. You don't start a business for it to fail unless you have no more moral compass or no empathy whatsoever. I mean, the objective of people that are successful is it's about legacy. It's like, hey, I've been good in business. Now I'm good in crypto. Now I can go to a party and say, yeah, I can do all of it. I'm like cradle to grave. I can do anything I want. And to me, that's why I invested money in this, because knowing that there are people in here that move the needle successfully, that maybe average person, maybe, is working full time. Maybe the person's working paycheck to paycheck here. And if you get an opportunity to have forces that are going to be driving out of the gate to win a Kentucky Derby or to win a major event, those are the people I'm going to invest my money into. When I go on Twitter, I don't have to say anything about we need you here, we need you. I never beg people to come to Shibonk. I show them a value add proposition. Then I tell them about the people behind the scenes and what they've done and their success level. And they go, okay, that's somebody I want to invest money in because they've done it. They've been successful. I'm not going to invest a guy that's going to open up a taco shop, I don't know, in Antarctica. It's not going to work. I'm going to invest money in people that actually have a blueprint. And the most successful people in the world just basically take the same blueprint, change the characters around, and then launch it again and again and again. And if these people have done that before, and now they're going to do it for a little Shibonk, then it's great for you to be here and to feel the ground moving under your feet. And on that note, I'd like to thank everyone that was up here on the stage. Mr. CosmoBonk, Mr. Ron, I'd like to thank everybody. I know you're busy with all your lives. I hope everyone is safe around you. I'd like to say thank you very much for taking the time tonight, and good night from Shibonk Community AMA number 7. Thank you.
Good night, guys.